Hello, everyone. Welcome back from our month-long break. This is the Unnamed Podcast with Kabir and I. We're took a little break, but we are back. We had a lot
Oh,
go on that we'll catch up on. But
yeah,
welcome back, Kabir. How you
yeah.
doing on this fine Wednesday night?
I'm doing great. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since we've
Been a
done
while.
this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We had a lot of things happen. We had an eclipse on last this
Mm-hmm.
past Monday. Crazy stuff. Did you see it?
Of course. Well, I saw it. I saw it without glasses, so I was the guy that was like, you know what? I really don't care. Like the sun's got nothing on me. And I took a peek at it and yeah, you really should not stare at the sun for a long
Yeah.
period of time.
Nope. Nope.
I glanced at it, I was like, all right, yep, I'm not doing that again. But
You listen to scientists, but I guess we don't.
nope, nope.
Nope.
We figure out we trial and error
Oh
as
yeah.
is the way to go. Um
hmm
I don't know if you also happened to you probably did not feel the earthquake that happened, but I was like eight
No.
miles
Yeah.
away from the where it occurred. And
Yeah,
it
my
was like
sister told me about it.
it was wild. I'm just like I'm chilling in my room.
Can you
All of a,
reenact the earthquake for us? Can you
all of a
like
sudden, it just goes, things just start shaking.
things just started shaking?
And I'm like, what's going on? And then I immediately knew like this is an earthquake. And then
Oh my,
my mom's like, what's going on? Look, what's going on? She's like, did a tree fall? Did a tree fall? I'm like, no, Ma, I'm pretty sure that was an earthquake.
oh my
And then
God.
you had everyone posting on their stories. Oh, was that an earthquake?
Like I
Yeah,
could have
no,
died. I
no.
died.
What is it?
I
What
know
is
it's
it?
probably scary. You guys don't get a lot of those, I'm
We
sure.
haven't had one in like 50 years or something like that. It's been a
Is that,
while.
yeah, that's your first time feeling an earthquake?
Yep.
Were you scared or were you just confused?
More like what? Yeah, confused. Like holy crap, what's going on? Uh,
hmm
but it as horrible as it is, I kind of want it happened so quick that I
Yeah.
kind of want it to happen again.
Oh,
Uh,
what? Don't say that. Don't say
well,
that.
so when I went to for anyone who does not know, I work on the grounds crew for the Yankees double A team, which is over my area. This is my fourth season now. And the season started last week on the day of the that occurred. And we were out getting the field ready for the game when the aftershock happened. And my buddy who was working there, he was like, was there another aftershock? And I was like, I don't know, I don't think so. But his Apple Watch got like an alert and just like didn't feel a thing. So it's weird how like some people felt it, some people didn't. You didn't have anything, right?
No. Uh-uh. I mean, I heard about it from my sister and then you guys texted
Hmm.
me. My sister lives in Jersey
Yeah.
too. She was like, the heck? She didn't even like, she was confused too. Cause I mean, there was one time I've only felt one earthquake, but I don't really remember it. I was in like elementary school and I was in
Oh.
it was like after school. I was in the gym. There was a huge like like not a thunderstorm. It was like a hurricane,
Hmm.
something, I guess. Like it was just straight rain, straight crazy rain, and then out of nowhere, like the whole building shakes, and like I just remember seeing the basketball hoop shake and everything, and we were
Yeah.
just, what the heck is going on?
Now, where do you think the worst spot to be for an earthquake is?
Like,
Like where, what's
like in
like the
the US or
no,
like,
like where you like location wise, like during the earthquake? Like I would think like taking a going to the bathroom, taking a dump while you're
oh my
an
God, that
earthquake is
honestly
probably one of
might
the
help you. That
scariest
might,
things.
if you're backed up, that might help you.
That could, you know,
Yeah. Hey, just a little shake, just a little shake,
little shakes all you need sometimes.
shake and shit.
Shake,
Sorry,
shake.
sorry. Uh, yeah, no, that's probably a bad spot. Probably in the shower, I'd
In the
say.
shower, because yeah.
And honestly, anywhere where you're kind of like exposed, like I'd say out in the water, another spot too, because you never
Uh-huh.
know. There could be like like a earthquake big enough. Like if it's big enough, a tsunami might come your way. You never
Hmm.
know.
Do you
You
remember
ever?
that one? This is not an earthquake, but it was like remember when over in the somewhere in like the Middle East the fireworks shop or like firework um factory like blew up. And there's one clip of this guy who's on a jet ski in the middle of the water, and this thing just explodes, like the building just explodes, and there's a giant mushroom cloud, and all like the debris and the after, I guess that's aftershock or whatever. I'm not
Yeah.
um like was coming his way. So what he did is he just jumped into the water.
Oh, the debris. All
Yeah,
that's
all that stuff that after there's an explosion that like just
wow.
expands and like we're like breaking people's like glasses, destroying buildings. Like he was out in the middle of the water and he just jumped in and he was fine.
That's crazy. Holy crap.
Yeah. But anything
Hopefully,
new with you, Kabir?
I like how we just switched to that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Anything new with me? No,
You almost won $1,000.
that is true. No, there's some new stuff going on with me. I'm just being boring.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I, baseball season started, so I was like, why not throw in a little parlay,
Mhm.
little lay, and then I'll spread the wet wealth with my friends. And all of us are on the same wavelength. We all have the ADD mindset. So w- no one looked at the full ticket I sent in. So, of course, who gets blamed for it? Me.
Mhm.
Yes. And
Gotta
I'll
send them in two separate.
yeah. I'm not gonna read out what I bet, but the very first one, this was opening day, I'm pretty sure
Mhm.
when I did this. So I put $2 down to win $266 and I won that. And then I had my second one. It was a bonus bet and it was to win I think $2,000,
It was close to it, I think.
something like that. And the last game of the night was the Boston Red Sox versus the Seattle Mariners.
Mhm. It all
And
came down to that.
all came down to that. And Seattle has been my bully this year. I bet on them 3 times, 0 for 3. 0 for 3 on Seattle right now.
Wow.
So I'm done with them. But it's okay, it's all right. So what about you? Any betting things going on? I try not
Uh
sorry, like I'll say this, I try not to bet. Guys, if you gamble responsibly, especially you, Andy. I know you're listening to this. Try not to do crazy things. Especially what was that? He texted us a bet today. Who'd he bet on to win the Masters?
uh Zend no 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 no.
Somebody. He bet on someone to win the
Yeah.
Masters. And it's just crazy. It's crazy. But
Will Zalatoris. Who
that
actually there is a chance that he could like if he plays well, but you never know. The whole Masters, I'll never last year the Masters I did call the winner. I did bet on the right guy to win, John Rahm,
okay,
aka
okay.
Kabir Bain Shepherd in golf form. I like to call that out. But I did hit a bet yesterday.
Okay. And he didn't want to share it?
Uh I I would have gotten shit on in the group chat.
Selfish.
It
Selfish.
was Mitch Haniger to hit a home run.
Shellfish. Did I say shellfish?
You said shellfish. We're gonna move past that, but it's okay.
Ah,
Uh,
that
so that
ruined
was
my night.
I think I won like $20 off that,
Okay.
which wasn't bad. Put
Nice.
solid $3 on it. Um,
Okay.
but besides that, I have not won much. I actually did. My uncle does a survivor pool for March Madness, and you basically get two teams, and then every person gets two teams, and then when you go head to head with the through matchups, and it's based off spread. So let's say, for example, Houston was playing Texas A&M. If I had Houston, and the other guy had, and Houston was favored by minus 9.5 points, they have to win by 10. Houston won by 10 points. I would keep Houston and move on. But if they lost, or if they won by 10 or less, or nine or less, I would lose Houston. The guy who had Texas A&M would take Houston and move on. Holy, yeah.
I don't know how to take I'm
He's a
sorry.
burglar. He's a
I shouldn't have
burglar.
shouldn't have done that. Sorry, guys.
And lucky me, I got UConn. So I had a nice little winning because they went, I think, 6-0 and against the spread. They're 12-0 in the past two tournaments. I mean, it's pretty much luck of the draw.
Yeah.
It's all
Yeah.
luck.
Yeah. And honestly, like, shout out to Purdue,
Oh, shout out Purdue
for just not
because
being good.
not being good because everyone besides Zach Edey didn't show up. Zach Edey showed up in the first half. That there was a period of like 10 minutes, the first like 10 minutes of the game, or like I don't remember exact. He was like dominating. You're like, oh my, who is
Yeah.
this? But
So
then after that,
this is what I'll say. This might bore some people. Zach Edey's probably gonna win College Player of the Year,
already
right?
did.
Oh, okay, he already did. But his game to me is not all that impressive. He's just tall.
Oh, it's so boring.
Just a big
Boring.
guy with space. So, and I don't know, you've seen this, especially in the championship. It's a common theme. Throw the ball in the paint to Zach Edey when he posts up. Defense collapses on him. Pass it out to someone for an open three. They miss it. And
Mm-hmm.
then what happens when he was getting flustered a little bit when they were missing those threes. So he was like, all right, let me do it myself. And then the whole second half, he was taking bad shots.
They did it like, and also the fact that Purdue went into that game making 8 threes a game. They only shot 7. I mean, UConn, everyone can know this. I mean, it's so obvious the way they played. They made a tough like Hurley said, they made a tough tournament look easy,
Right.
and they dominated every single game. And they just, I mean, that is one of those teams where it's just a complete team up and down roster wise. Guys
You're
on the
right. Yeah,
bench are
yeah.
performing. Um, I thought the tournament overall was okay.
Seemed a little weird
It wasn't
here.
honestly it was a
Something-
down year I would say for the tournament, but I think we had just watching UConn was fun. Like they just
Yeah.
dominated every
That
team. I
might
mean,
that might be a hot take, but like not to me. I agree with you. Something felt off about it. I didn't really like I don't know, the
first 2 days
first 2 days, first 4 days I enjoyed.
I enjoyed the first 4 days. I thought they
But
were
then
very entertaining.
yeah, and then once we get to Sweet 16 and all that, I just kind of felt like,
You didn't have as many upsets besides Oakland, Kentucky, which is probably the biggest one, which ended up getting Cal.
he was like, I'm done.
I'm done here. And then you got Yale over Auburn, which shout out to Nick Fiocco predicting that one. Overall down year for the tournament, but I mean, I actually enjoyed the women's tournament, the Final
Me
Four.
too.
It was awesome.
Oh yeah. Big ups to 2025.
Yeah.
Big ups.
Shout out to all those lady hoopers out there.
Yeah. And Chris, I hate to switch the subject on you really quickly, but
Hmm.
like what's the temperature there?
Got 54 right now.
Guess what it is here right now?
78.
Not really. It's 67. Did you wake up with some yellow stuff all over your car this morning?
No. Oh, it's pollen season.
Dude, I'm dying.
Oh, you got it. You got bad allergies,
I'm
dude.
dying. I probably sneezed like over 50 times in the past 6 hours.
That's when you got the Allegra, the Zyrtec, the Claritin,
Clarendon Clear.
Claritin Clear.
Heard it here for first, folks. Chris, proud sponsor of Clarendon.
Actually, no, Allegra. I took my Allegra today.
Uh,
I'm
I
getting on
like,
that wave.
yeah, there you go. Don't get an excuse for
Defeat
that.
the allergies before the allergies can get to you.
Say that again.
Defeat the allergies before the allergies can get to you.
I'm gonna hang that on my motivational quote wall.
There you go. There you go.
So yeah, but I wanna ask you anything new going on with you in your life,
No, not really. I went away to Florida for like a week, which was nice, little vacation. Um, but
What did you do in Florida?
besides,
Let's hear about it.
nah, not much. Pretty much the same trip I went on back in January. Visited my aunt, just hung out,
Okay.
sat by the pool, went to the beach. Um, but got ribs from like a this really good ribs place called Mickle Bob's. Um,
Nickel Bobs.
Probably some of the best ribs I've had. Uh,
Oh,
and their
really?
French fries were like potato chips, but shaped like potato chips, but like actually were like French fries.
Okay.
They were really good, really good. They had a nice crisp to them. But other than that, after that, I've just been trying to get a job. That's
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah. Same boat. Same boat.
but besides that, no. I do
What
have
about
something I want to get into for this episode.
yeah, what do you want?
So I had an idea, struck me a couple weeks ago, for the next episode. Kabir, obviously, whoever keeps up with this, Kabir's a big movie guy. So I wanted to put Kabir to the test and give him a little quiz of seeing if he knows what quote this movie is from. Um, went through a couple movies that you probably would have an idea of that you probably saw, most
Okay.
definitely saw. So I do know that you would have heard those words before. It's just a matter of fact if they pop out to you.
Okay. You got to make it as authentic as possible. Or are you going to be playing like clips? Or is it just you saying it? Or
Oh,
is
I'm
it
gonna
gonna...
be saying it. Don't worry. I'm
All right, so you
going.
got to make it like
Mhm.
authentic.
All right,
So
let's get this started.
what do you need me to do?
Just
Am I fine doing what I'm
your old
doing?
self, the best version of yourself.
I'll try. I'll try. Oh boy.
Starting off, does Kabir know his movies?
Oh man.
Brought to you by Chris Medata. All
This
right,
is
first
see,
quote.
you did that incorrectly. If I was your professor, I'd fail you. I'd give you minus
I know I
point.
didn't capitalize the K,
Yeah. Or
the
his.
H, the H. All right, first quote. Hold up. I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal. People know me. I'm very important. I have many leathered bound books, and my apartment smells of rich mahogany. Now, Kabir, what movie
Oh
is
no.
is from that, and who said this?
I've heard of it. Rich mahogany. That part, that
That's the part that should
rich mahogany. Rich mahogany. Can I get a hint? Can I phone somebody?
Do you want a hint or phone someone? You get
Wait,
one phone this entire episode, this entire segment.
give me a hint on this one. I'll phone somebody later.
He is he was in this movie. He was a pretty big deal on the West Coast.
La La Land?
Not La La Land.
Pretty big deal in the
He's
West
played in a
Coast.
couple of spring training games too before.
Oh, Will Ferrell.
What movie?
Is that Anchorman?
Anchorman.
Okay, okay.
That gave it right away.
Look at that.
I was trying to get quotes, but I couldn't get quotes.
It's okay. It's okay.
Next quote. We used to look up at the sky and wonder at our place in the stars. Now we just look down and worry about our place in the dirt.
Interstellar.
Well done, Matthew
No
McConaughey.
shot. No shot. That's awesome.
Well done.
I'm getting very excited for these. I don't know why.
There was a couple Matthew McConaughey quotes that I wanted to use, but I couldn't use them.
Why not?
Just
Appropriate?
not appropriate.
Okay, okay.
Uh, One of those could possibly make you end up on a list that you don't want to be on. Next one.
Oh.
You merely adopted
Oh,
a
that's
dog.
Batman. That's
I was
that's,
born in
that's
it,
Bane. That's Bane. Yeah, yeah. That's
molded by it. I
Dark
never
Knight
saw the
Rises.
light until I was already a man.
I just had to read the first sentence.
By then, it was
Great.
nothing to me but blinding. The shadows betray you because they belong to me.
Oh my gosh. That's great.
Now you read it in a Bane voice.
Ah. Am I doing it?
Yep.
You merely adopted the dog. Hold on, I can't see it. My face is covering it.
Hmm.
I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was already a man. By then it was nothing to me but blinding. The shadows betray.
I sound like Snape. Just skip it.
You do. But yes, Bane, The Dark Knight
Let's go.
Rises. Next quote. Somewhere there's a place where I'm gonna find who I'm gonna be. Somewhere that's just waiting to be found. See, this one could be tough because it wasn't said in the movie.
It
Makes you
wasn't
think a
said.
little. It wasn't said. It was spoken, but it wasn't. Wait, it came out of someone's mouth, but it wasn't spoken.
Lightning McQueen.
Ah.
All right. Tell me how many are left, and I'm gonna decide whether or not to phone a friend.
This there's like three more. This one
Okay.
you're probably. I'm gonna say
Should I phone a friend?
no. No one's. I don't think anyone know this one.
All right, give me a hint then.
This is one of your top five movies, I would say.
Top 5 movies. Oh, La La Land. Because you just started singing that? Okay,
Oh,
okay.
that was no,
No? It's a top 5 movie of mine?
no. It is La La Land. It's La
Oh,
La Land. But who? Which actor?
Emma Stone
Okay, that is
or Ryan
correct. And
Gosling.
I'll give you
Oh, is
bonus
it?
point. I'll give you bonus points, imaginary bonus points, if you can tell me what song this was from. Just throw out any one.
City of Stars, because you were humming it.
Mm-mm. When she was audition. I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Yeah, no. All right, next one.
I don't know.
But again, Emma Stone, La La Land.
Okay.
Are we about to get it on? Because I'm as hard as a diamond in an ice storm right now.
What does that mean?
He, he's as hard as a diamond in an ice
I
storm
feel
right
like
now.
that's something Danny McBride would
Pretty
say.
damn hard.
Is that something Danny McBride would say?
You're pretty hot, I would say.
Thanks. That's kind. Uh, uh, oh, I know. Step Brothers. That's from Step Brothers. No? Is it like from a movie similar to that?
Yeah, it's a comedy film, obviously.
What's the one with Chaka?
Chaka.
Yeah, yeah. Journey, like the with Will Ferrell.
Land of the Lost. It's not. It's not Land of the
No,
Lost.
no.
All
All right, I'm phoning a friend.
right.
I'm phoning a friend.
Who are you gonna call?
I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Who do you think would answer?
I don't know. This is for you to decide.
Can you hear this?
Mm-mm.
No,
No.
he's not answering. Okay.
Oh. Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Who was it? Put him on blast.
CJ, answer the gosh darn phone.
Oh,
Get
he's
off
busy right now.
Fortnite.
Yep.
Get off Fortnite.
Yeah, come on, CJ. All right. That was your
Hold on. Hold on. I'm thinking.
Don't look it up. Don't Google.
Totally
Don't
not
cheat.
typing it
You're
in.
cheating. You're
All right,
cheating.
all right.
Come
I
on,
don't
dude. This is like one
skip
of the
it.
most popular movies, but
It's a popular movie.
a very popular movie, a comedy movie.
Give me a hint.
I'll give you another quote from the movie.
Okay. Is it Ricky Bobby?
There you go. You
Oh,
ain't
it's
first to last. Ricky
oh,
Bobby.
it's Talladega Nights.
Talladega Nights.
No way. Talladega, yeah, that's how
There we
it's-
go. That was a rough. I thought you'd get that one immediately.
I don't know. I haven't seen that movie in forever.
Talladega Nights. If you ain't first or last.
You should have done Don't You Dare Put That Evil on Me, Ricky Bobby. All
Last
right.
one. So we're all gathered here today to celebrate the reconnection of our phones and this bounteous Wi-Fi.
I know this.
Maybe, probably. This is the hardest one. An
Give me a-
Oscar winning film, Academy winning film.
Her.
No, from the
Hmm,
2010s.
from the Grown Ups.
Could be no, it's not a comedy film. This is a
I didn't even win an Oscar. Oh my god.
yeah.
Mm,
And there's something about this movie. Here's the last hint I'll give. There's something about this movie that makes it unique to this movie. That makes it unique, yeah.
that makes it unique. Mm,
You probably won't get this one. I'd be
yeah,
very impressed if you get
I
this.
don't know. Give me like a hint about the plot or something.
Ooh, okay. Um,
Or have you even seen this movie?
we watched this at school, but I missed part of it.
Okay, give me a hint.
So there's a lot a lot happens in an underground basement.
Underground basement.
And they're in a bunker. Morse code's involved.
This is the end?
No,
You said this won an Oscar.
basically it's a poor family.
A poor family?
I can't go because if I say it's a poor family, a poor family involved with a wealthy family.
Oh, Parasite.
There you go. I gave you a couple of these.
You should have put it in Korean, then I would have gotten it.
Kim Kita. I don't want to mess it
And
up.
yeah, but
And
great movie.
that was our Kabir guesses movie quotes.
That was pretty bad. That was bad of me.
I don't know how many did you get right?
I don't know.
I'm
That's
gonna go back.
that stressed me out.
Okay. You got maybe like 3 out of this. You got 50-50, I think I would say.
Okay. Okay.
We'll get better. Watch your movies.
Thanks. Thanks, Chris.
Watch your movies.
I'll watch my movies. All right. Talking about movies,
Mm-hmm.
let's talk about something that could be a movie itself. 20-year-old number one prospect in all of Major League Baseball made his MLB debut tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Jackson Holliday, son of Yankees legend Matt Holliday. I don't know.
The Jacksons are taking over baseball right now.
Jacksons are taking over baseball right now. There's a lot of them. Because there's only 3 professional players that are born. Oh my God, the Orioles won.
Yep.
No. Yeah, there was only 3 players born after 2003 in the
Yeah.
major leagues?
Yep. There's
They're all
2
named Jackson.
which is crazy to think that these guys are like they're a couple years younger than us, but it's like they are
Yeah,
so set. They're so like those top prospects are set. They're chilling.
I
They're just playing
know.
a game. But I think he's gonna be pretty good. I think all those that Orioles got a really good core with Adley Rutschman, bless you. May God bless you. There's his allergies acting up. That green stuff, the yellow stuff on the cars.
Yeah.
Ah.
The red my face got from that.
Yeah, you look like you're about to your face about to explode.
It was bad. Oh my God, I hate allergies.
So what has been your favorite part about this season so far?
My favorite part about this season so far would have to be the Yankees doing the most Yankee thing and being so great in this first month of baseball, and then probably not being good in the second month.
There's a lot.
You don't have to think
That's what
about
worries me right now is that they're playing really well right now, but there's still like 160, 150 something games left. You got all this summer, but we'll
Yeah.
see what happens with them. I hope they can stay healthy. Got Cole comes back.
Yeah.
What is like your biggest sleeper or surprise team so far this season?
My sleeper team is the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs.
Positive surprise, negative surprise, sleeper.
Positive surprise for both teams. Negative surprise, I want to say for I don't know if people had them ranked highly, but I'm gonna say negative surprise for the Tampa Bay Rays.
Hmm. Yeah, they're okay right now. They're 7-6. I would say if I were to give my answer, I'd say surprise altogether has been the AL and NL Central.
Right.
I mean, you got the Tigers who are playing pretty well, the Royals, who I called before the season started, who are playing pretty decent. Guardians are playing pretty well.
Who decided to call him?
Oh, well, it's too late now.
Too late. Sorry,
Had your
CJ.
chance.
Sorry, Chuck.
And then you got
Talk after the show.
the Pirates are balling right now too.
They are balling. They are.
But you know who shocked me so far?
Let me guess. Kansas City Royals.
Oh, no, no, no.
Who?
The Houston Astros. They're
Because
not
they're not
they're not
good.
playing well right now.
Oh yeah.
They're 4-8, and they were last. The Oakland Athletics have a better record than them right now.
Really?
Mm-hmm. They've played one less game, but they have a better record than them right now.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Wild times over here.
So let's while we're on this this baseball
Mhm.
talk, I'm sure you've seen there's been like what two, three pitchers that have been put
Yeah.
on their an entire season off or a 60-day IL just because of Tommy John
Mm-hmm.
issues, whether or not be, we'll just say UCL injuries. So rotator cuff UCL injuries. And the MLB Player Association is blaming the pitch clock.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about that? Do you think that's
Not the pitch
good?
clock. It's got nothing to do with it. I think it is the sticky stuff.
You think it's the sticky stuff?
Mm-hmm. 100%. I mean, these
Not
guys can't
enough?
get a grip on the baseballs, and they have to dig the ball deeper into their palms and their hands, and they have to grip it stronger because they don't have typical grip that they're able to get with sticky stuff and get the spin they want.
Yeah.
And I also do think guys are throwing a lot differently. The pitching mechanics are some guys are not. Um, they're just used to certain ways to because it works for them. But there's a right way to have to pitch with your elbow, and there's wrong ways. I mean, there's that photo with Spencer Strider with his elbow was like vertical. When you're a pitcher, you want it up because that relieves a lot of the tension off the elbow.
Okay.
And things like that. There's tiny things that you can just see that are causing these injuries, but I don't think the pitch clock plays a factor.
Right.
Do you think it does?
Personally, no, because it's what? It's 20 seconds or is it 15?
I think it's like 15 now, or maybe 18.
I personally think that's enough time
Yeah.
I mean, I know these are like athletes putting their best effort into it, but like at the same time, a way to prevent these injuries is by not overtraining, but like at the same time, getting your body used to these new rules that have been
Mm-hmm.
going on. The same could be said for these it's I don't want to say stamina based, but like look, it's the same thing. Like swinging a bat and throwing a ball as hard as you can takes a lot out of you,
That was
especially when you have to do it continuously. And I'm sure anyone who's familiar with any baseball experience when you're in the cage and you get the rapid fire BP by like
yeah.
less, yeah. You see it in the home run derby too.
Yeah, it's
These
just
guys are like dead after 10 hacks.
mm-hmm.
So, and considering now that these batters aren't even allowed to leave the batter's box anymore, they just have to stay locked and loaded. Yeah, it's just conditioning the body, I guess.
Yeah,
You know,
I think guys are also like pitching harder than they should be at this early in the season. Guys aren't resting like they should after the season.
yeah.
Take like your body needs a break after a long season throwing,
Hmm.
pitching 30
Like,
games or whatever.
exactly. I
Like
get.
they guys go right back into it. Like take a month.
Yeah.
A lot of the older guys wouldn't start pitching, didn't throw their first bullpens until they got to spring training in February.
Yeah. So I'll say this, and I'll leave it at that. Um, would you? So I'll ask you a little question. Would you consider to prevent this kind of stuff? Would you consider adding a 6-man rotation? You think that would help?
I think there's a possibility. I think a
Like
lot of teams
alleviate some stress
I would
on.
alleviate some stress. That's an option. I would say because it's less on the pitchers, the
Yeah,
number
like
one
you add
pitcher.
an extra roster spot just for
Yeah.
pitching,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Yeah. I don't really know. I feel like there's a lot of things that you can go with it, but
Yeah,
baseball's got to figure it out.
yeah.
All right. So if we want to finish this off with the usual, instead of song of the day, I think we should go with song of the month since it's been a month since our last podcast.
Yeah, I know. Sorry about that, guys.
Apologies. Um, life just happens.
Life does
Here,
happen.
kick us off.
My song of the month is Razor Teeth by Royal Otis.
Bye.
He's fire.
Royal Otis is on a hot streak right now.
They are on a hot streak right now.
Uh, so my song of the day is River by Leon Bridges from his album called Coming Home.
All right.
Um, I've been
Sing it.
listening to not gonna sing it.
On.
I actually heard it on my Discover Weekly,
Okay.
and I've been listening to it for the past couple months pretty frequently. I think it's a pretty catchy song. I think you should all listen to Leon Bridges just in general. He's a great musician.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Fantastic.
yep,
Nice fusion of jazz and soul. It's great.
exactly,
You've been
exactly.
having trouble finding new music, or you've been finding it pretty good? Pretty like
Uh, I've been on a lot of like old music,
okay.
like listen to some Bob Dylan, uh, James Taylor. I found a song by James Taylor that I've been listening to a little bit.
Okay.
Um, but
Chris
yeah,
is getting warmer out. You know what kind of music that means is
oh,
getting
oh, country, baby.
oh,
Oh,
no.
house. Oh yeah,
Yeah, baby. Yeah. Should I stop gatekeeping and drop the playlist for the people?
drop the playlist for the people.
Speaking of the playlist, Chris, you got to check out both of the house playlists that you have that I sent you that I hope you still have.
Philly EDM,
Yeah, and then you have Schmedium 69.
Medium 69.
You have that one?
Yep,
Give those two a listen. The recent
I'm
stuff,
ready. I'm all set.
fuego, fuego.
Just give me a pair of sunglasses and a mixed drink, and life is good.
Oh, it's fantastic. Fantastic. So, guys, that's all for the episode today. But, before we go, Chris and I have a little bit of, a few announcements to make. So, Chris and I have decided to, break up. We're no longer dating.
It's over. Sorry to
all-
let the people down.
It's all right. Yeah. So no. Okay. Chris.
It's a
Chris.
bad day. It's a bad day.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
All
Chris.
right.
All right. Real stuff. Real stuff. Chris and I are, we're expanding a little bit. So we're gonna be doing a lot. We're gonna do a lot more different forms of content. So, whatever you guys want to see, like feel free just to message us, or leave a comment down below of what you want to see, some stuff like that. Reach out. And I'll just tell you, you guys are in for a very, very special treat for our next episode next Saturday. It should be coming out next Saturday. Do you want to film it next Saturday or do you want it to come out next Saturday?
We'll do it. It'll come out next Saturday.
All right, it'll come out next Saturday. So if you know what that day is, you know. And we'll leave it at that. Anything you want to say, Chris? No? I think Chris is frozen.
Yeah. So I think the next
Whoa,
episode is going to be a good
were you
one.
just quiet that
So
whole
yeah, I
time?
think it will be entertaining for us. I think it should be entertaining for the fans. And it'll be a good one. We're gonna try some new things out, just test some what's going on. But yeah, Kabir, so if you want to sign us off, we're good to go.
Wait, were you just quiet that whole time or was I lagging?
What are you talking about? I think that was you.
I think it's the allergies.
It's allergies, man.
It's getting in my brainwave. Gosh. All right, guys. Until next time, I'm Kabir, and that's I, as he introduced himself in the
And
beginning.
I'm Mexican OT.
All right, bye, guys.
Peace.